Hello and welcome back. Today is Tuesday, May 6th. I have your 4 best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the page. It is what day is it? It is day 18 of the NBA playoffs. We get 2 game 1s here. Or no, a game 2 and a game 1 here tonight. Sorry about that. We get 2 great matchups here today. We get to see Golden State versus Minnesota to kick off their game 1. Their series starts here tonight. Quick turnaround here for Golden State. Early game here on TNT at 6 o'clock is Cleveland, Indiana, 229 over under. I wonder how Cleveland will bounce back after yesterday's game. Garland is still questionable in this matchup. I bet he's playing in this one. Definitely Evan Mobley is injured as well, so with an ankle. This game, same spread and same over-under as Game 1. 229 for Game 1, 9-point spread for Cleveland. Same spread and same total we're getting for this matchup here. Going to be interesting to see how the injuries news shakes out since it is early in the day right now. But Garland is questionable. I bet Mobley and Garland will be playing in this Game 2 since Game 1 they lost. But this Game 2 is going to be interesting. I love to see how both teams tinker going into the matchup. And then 8:30 on TNT. Golden State traveling from Houston, Game 7 to Minnesota. Quick turnaround. Wolves, 7-point favorite here at home. 209 over under Game 1. This crowd is going to be electric. This game late is going to be awesome. Steph versus Ant. The old face of the league or partial face of the league with the new fresh face. I cannot wait for that game. But I got 4 fresh plays here before we jump into today's action. We got to recap yesterday's plays and yesterday in the NBA. End up going 1-1 in best bets. Derek White, he took care of business, but what a game. 1-1. Let's just more talk about the matchups yesterday. What a night of basketball. Both games had massive spreads, and both underdogs took care of business. The New York Knicks down 20. I could not believe they were doing it. Jalen Brunson really deserved to win that clutch player. I know I was kind of joking around when he won the award, being like, what clutch games did Jalen Brunson really play in this year? It seemed like the Knicks either lost by 1 million or won by 1 million in a majority of their games. Not many clutch games, but Jalen Brunson, you're proving me wrong. What a matchup. That game was chef's kiss. Cannot wait for the rest of this series. These games are going to be awesome overall. And then last night, you stayed up late. I stayed up late. What a game. Imagine going to bed early. Aaron Gordon banging a 3 late in the game. In transition, he was ignorant as fuck with that 3. He did not care. Open man, hand down, man down. He buried that 3. Last night's games were incredible. Chet Holmgren, he kind of had foul trouble, but even with the foul trouble, he just had a very poor night shooting. It pretty much was defined by 2 plays, I would say, overall from Chet Holmgren. He had one where he had a monster slam, but he got basket interference. It would have cut our total from, I think it was from 8 down to 6 with a few minutes late in the game. And then late in the game, he grabbed a rebound, but then lost the rebound, and then Aaron Gordon got it. So it was pretty much the definition of, I got it. And then he fumbled it. He was right there, but hey, 1-1 day yesterday, but that was yesterday. Today's a new day. I got 4 fresh plays here. Let's just jump into it. For my first play of the day, kind of been, I think we got 2 spots here that I'm running it back from Game 1 here. Both of these spots, I got 2 plays in each game for both sides of the ball here. But I'm going a little differently. Last Game 1, we did rebounds, assists. This number, I'm going to go double-double for Tyrese Haliburton. So give me Tyrese Haliburton to get a double-double coming in -130. On FanDuel, going with double-double because the assist line, when you go to 10-plus assists, it's -150. But when you go to double-double, it's -130. I think Haliburton's going to have another great passing game overall. So I'm going to ride double-double here. He's got a double-double 4 for his last 5 with 1. 8 for his last 10 against the Cavs with the double-double, with 2 straight against the Cavs overall. The only game that he went under in the most recent game was on January 12th, where he only played 19 minutes in that game. Had 5 assists in that 19 minutes. The only most recent under that he's had. 7 straight double-doubles versus Cleveland when he plays 30-plus minutes in a game. So I love that consistency. 7 straight, like I said, the most recent game where he had the under, 19 minutes, 7 straight overs when he plays 30-plus minutes in the playoffs. He's averaging 35-plus minutes per game. 3 straight double-doubles on the road versus Cleveland, in Cleveland. Three straight double doubles on the road and versus Cleveland. In Cleveland, he's gotten a double 4 for his last 5 games against the Cavs. Game 1 had potential assists of 19 potential assists, and he finished the game with 13 assists in that game. So I love that. He was pushing the pace. They trust him with the basketball. Seems like every single time, no matter what, they find Haliburton, even if it's like cross the half court and they slow it down, give it to Haliburton. Let him create the offense for this Pacers team. Last 10 games versus Cleveland, he's averaging 10-plus potential assists per game. Even in that one game he played 19 minutes, he had 10-plus potential assists per game. So he has great potential to even blow this out even the water even more. 75% hit rate in his last 20 games with a double-double. He has been on fire these last 20 games with him getting 10-plus assists is minus 150 on FanDuel. So why not move it over, scroll over on the top bar, go to double-double, which is minus 130 on FanDuel. Great value. I have him projected at 18 and 11 in this matchup here. 7 straight double-doubles versus Cleveland when he plays 30-plus minutes. 8 for his last 10 versus the Cavs with the double-double. 3 straight road games. He's going to make it 4 straight road games here. Like game 1, 19 potential assists. Love the opportunity we're getting here. 229 over-under will be a fast-paced game. So give me Tyrese Haliburton to get a double-double coming at minus 130. On FanDuel, jump into the second play of the day on the other side of the ball. Kind of already spoiled it by saying going with the same plays here in game 1, but I loved both of these spots for these series, and it shows here. I think Garland is coming into this matchup still a little questionable. If he does play, I think he's still going to be hobbled coming in the matchup. Evan Mobley, questionable coming into this matchup. I bet they both play, and I'm not worried about Donovan Mitchell here overall. Even with these two players returning, Donovan Mitchell looked incredible, and it seemed like game 1 he left even a few shots on the table. So give me Donovan Mitchell to go over 27.5 points coming in minus 130 on FanDuel. He's gotten this over 3 for his last 5, averaging 25.6 points per game. But like we've been talking about, 2 of those games don't really tell the story. 2 of those games he played Miami in Miami, complete blowouts in both of those games. 8 for his last 10 playoff games where he, like I said, the 2 unders were those 2 Miami games. 8 for his last 10 playoff games, averaging 31.2 points per game. He steps it up in the playoffs for this Cavs team. Down 0-1, and he had 33 points in game 1. I think he could continue the success in game 2. Game 1, he shot very poorly. If you remember, 1 for 11 from 3. Donovan Mitchell shooting 1 for 11 from 3, and he still took care of his over in that matchup. Loved him getting to the free throw line. 9 free throw attempts, 21 regular field goal attempts. So 1 from 11 from 3. I think that comes up a little better. I think he at least splashes 3 threes in this matchup for us here today, but 21 regular field goal attempts. He was attacking the rim. He is not afraid of anyone on this Pacers team at the rim overall. Last 5 games against the Pacers, 38, 33, 19, 35, and 33 in the most recent matchup. He hits 30-plus points against them in the majority of his games overall. Over 9 for his last 10 home playoff games, averaging 30.8 points per game. 5 straight 30-plus point games at home, averaging 33 points per game in the playoffs. Over 4 for his last 5 home games versus Indiana, having 41, 40, 33, 19, and 33 in his last 5 home games against the Pacers, averaging 33.2 points per game. No way. Being hand up, there's no way he's going to take 30-plus field goal attempts in a game again. No way we're going to get that volume. I expected that to come back down to 23 field goal attempts per game because that's the last 5 games against the Pacers. He's averaging 23.6 field goal attempts per game. And when Donovan Mitchell takes 22 field goal attempts in a game, gets the over 90% of the time, averaging 32.4 points per game. I have him projected at scoring 30-plus points in this game here today. I love it. I'm back at it like a bad habit. I think he's having a great game here again. I think this number for game 3 might be at 29.5. So today, we get a nice little discount while we got it. So give me Donovan Mitchell to go over 27.5 points coming in minus 130. On FanDuel, jump into the late game. The Wolves-Warriors matchup, 209 over under. Minnesota 7-point favorite here for game 1. And this man shot very poorly last game overall. And I think this time when he plays Chef Curry, he's going to splash more threes here at home. And that's Anthony Edwards. So give me Anthony Edwards to make 4+ threes coming in minus 136 on FanDuel. He's gotten 4+ threes and 3 for his last 5 games. He's gotten this over 5 for his last 5 games against the Warriors, averaging 4.2 threes made. Last 5 games against the Warriors, he made 4 threes. 4, 4, 5, and 4 against them. Overall, love the consistency. Over 7 for his last 10 home playoff games, averaging 3.9 threes made per game. 62% hit rate on the season, averaging 4 threes made per game. Over 4 for his last 5 home playoff games, averaging 4.2 threes made, having 5 threes made in all games against the Lakers at home. Both games, I think it was game 3 and 4, had 5 threes in both of them. Love that. Averaging 9.5 3-point attempts in last series, having 10, 10, and 11, taking 10, 10, and 11 threes in his last 3 games. He's letting it fly from the beyond the arc, and he's coming off of a 1 for 11 game. Now he gets the Chef Curry, the 3-point god, against them. I think today he's going to splash a few more threes against them. Versus Golden State, averages 9 3-point attempts per game overall, and he has an 81% hit rate when he averages 9+ threes taken in a game, averaging 4.6 threes made. So like I said, averages 9 3-point attempts versus Golden State, and when he takes 9 threes in a game, 81% hit rate. With the last game, he just shot 1 for 11. I think he bounces back in a massive way from beyond the arc. I have him projected at 4 threes in this matchup, so give me Anthony Edwards to make 4+ threes, coming in -136. I'm FanDuel. I'll jump into my 4th and final play of the day. I gotta do it. I've taken him last game. It's Chef Curry, man, on the road. I think the Warriors, I know my big brain yesterday was like, there's no fucking way off of a Game 7, the Denver Nuggets can go on the road to OKC and have an incredible game. But guess what? Nikola Jokic had an incredible game. Everyone had an incredible game in that Game 1. And in this Game 1, I think Stephen Curry is going to ball the fuck out against the Wolves. He has great history against the Wolves getting the over. I think he continues that here today. We're going to the alt line, though. I know his number's at 26.5 right now, but I like it over 25.5. So give me Stephen Curry to go over 25.5 points, coming at -135. I'm FanDuel. He's got us over 5 for his last 6 games against the Wolves, averaging 30.6 points per game. The last 6 games, him scoring 38, 31, 23, 30, 31, and 31 in the most recent games. So 3 straight 30-point bombs against the Wolves versus, he's gotten us over 5 for his last 6 versus the Minnesota Timberwolves in Minnesota, averaging 30.2 points per game. All season, I've been saying it, he's a better road player than he is at home, averaging 25.2 points per game on the road, a little higher than his overall average on the road. Game 1 versus Houston, had 31 points in that game against a really good defensive team. I know he's coming off of a really tough Game 7 here, but I think this one is going to be a breath of fresh air. Fresh team having to guard Steph Curry. It's hard to make up the real thing when you play against them. Like I said, 3 straight overs against the Wolves, having 31 points in all 3 straight games in Minnesota, averaging 20 field goal attempts per game against the Wolves. So I love it when Stephen Curry takes 20+ shots in a game. Just like last night's game, I think Stephen Curry is going to continue that hot stretch that he had late against Houston. He had 14 points in the 4th quarter. I think that's going to carry over in this game. He's hot. He's running hot right now. I have him projected at 28+ points in this game here. He has had great history against the Wolves of getting the over. I think this first game is going to be the style makes the fight. We're going to see a massive game, I think, between both superstars and Anthony Edwards and Stephen Curry for Game 1. Maybe Game 2, we'll adjust it from there. But this Game 1, I think he's going to come out swinging after a lackluster Game 7 against the Rockets. And those are my 4 best bets for you in the NBA today. Some chalky names, of course, here, but game for the Pacers-Cavs series, we took these 2 overs in Game 1, and they took care of business with ease for us. Donovan Mitchell over 27.5. Tyrese Haliburton double-double. And then in the late game here, both of these guys are going to be splashing threes back and forth and talking all their shit. Anthony Edwards, 4+ threes, and Stephen Curry over 25.5. Let me know down below what's your favorite play in the NBA. I love telling you guys in the comments section. Let me know who do you think is going to win both of these games here tonight. I'm gonna go Cleveland for Game 1. I think they will cover that 9-point spread, and then Game 2, I think Golden State's gonna cover the 7 after last night's game. I'm not afraid of the road team here. That just seems like too many points for a low over/under game. Stephen Curry could just go nuclear like he normally does. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.